2023 elections, Atiku, Tinubu challenged as Obi'S degree, NYSC certificates emerge. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. Obi, the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, LP, seems to have nothing to hide as it prepares for the 2023 general elections. A day after INEC released the names of candidates for the coming elections, Obi's academic documents surfaced. Both the university and NYSC certificates of the former Anambra State governor are now in the public space. Oseloka H. Obi'S, an aide to Obi of Labour Party, has published the former Anambra State governor's university degree. Obi'S on his Twitter page on Wednesday, or Twitter handle rather, September 21st, shared a copy of Obi's certificate which obtained at the University of Nsukka. According to the document, Obi bagged a Bachelor of Arts in Philosophy after completing his course in the Nigeria Tertiary Institution in 1984. The certificate was issued on the 15th of December in 1984. Obi's certificates challenged Atiku, Tinubu, Kwankwaso, and others. The politician's aide called on presidential flag bearers from other political parties to also take up the challenge and publish the certificates like Obi. Meanwhile, the National Youth Service Corps certificate of Obi has also surfaced online. The certificate revealed that the former governor started the NYSC program in 1985, a year after his graduation from the UNN, and ended in 1986 precisely on May 1st. 2023 election, Obi in pole position for Northern vote. Meanwhile, in another report, Obi was tipped to get a block vote in the northern region of Nigeria, a territory many political pundits have described as not favorable for the Anambra State governor. Dr. Yunusa Tanko, the spokesperson of a third force coalition for the Labour Party, disclosed this during an interview. As gathered by Legit.ng, the Northern chieftain dismisses talks that his principal will not be voted for in the North. He described it as insinuation laced with fallacy, stating that the current statistics favor his principal ahead of other presidential candidates in contention for Nigeria's highest political seat. When asked about his principal's chances in northern Nigeria, Tanko said, "That is a fallacy. Look as we are today. Check the statistics. The Minister of Finance is from the North. The Minister of Defense is from the North. Economic Minister and other major principal officers. The police IG are from the North. But if one person is killed in the South, 100 other persons are killed in the North." Well, I believe that I am not the kind of person that believes this thing is important. It is necessary to come and submit documents as criteria needed for INEC, to verify some certain things. But I don't think having a wonderful degree does not mean, it does not translate to you having a wonderful life. I hope by now we know that life is quite funny and different at the same time. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong at all. What I'm saying in essence, yes, it's good though, sincerely. In fact, I feel this should concern INEC more than the public, and I feel it is all coming late because I don't understand. Political parties have done their primaries. They've even picked a running mate. And I want to believe that this is a criteria for you to become a candidate or for you to even become an aspirant. So why is it being done now, first of all? Let us even start from that angle. Why did they not do these things, verify it? It is not even it is not for public listen. Now, when anybody bring you on complete, and maybe, I'm telling you, to be sincere with you. Now, that being said, it is INEC criteria. All those things should be what I call criteria for even you to come and pick a form. Meaning, say, if you pick form without getting these things, if they come, then disqualify you or you're lower. Your money don't go, you don't blow the money, you don't blow and be that. But what I am still convinced about is, look at us. Look at life. Look back and check yourself. You see those people, when you were in school, there were work to do. People will say they be brain on many occasions. You see, I'm telling you what I've noticed. Life is not always like straight. You see people in, let's say, maybe in your university, or in your class, your classmates, people who you feel say you better pass. When it comes to life, it is like they are better at some things. I don't know if you get to tell the talk. I don't know if you understand where I'm coming from. What I mean is, a university degree that you have at your first class does not translate. Okay, look at that particular what's it called, student. Is it a student of which university again that came out? I think he was a first class student. I just hope you don't see this in the wrong light, because some people come out and say I don't go against their candidate. All right, carry me go there. Okay, carry me there go. P2B, carry me go for better Nigeria. I'm not going back to 2031. All right. Even the God knows too well that everything about Obi is transparent. If we should remove religion and tribal sentiment, Obi remain the best among all. Okay. One thing I love so much about Obi is that after all the interview, he will say, "Go and verify." That's a truthful and honorable man with our nation's interest at heart to rescue it. Okay. That is commendable of him. But obtaining a bachelor's degree in philosophy with a pass mention, not even the lowly, humble third class mention, should be a cause for contempt. It makes one to ask if he isn't a low IQ guy. But some able professors come out to say that Mr. B wasn't in the least interested in studying philosophy. Now, let me tell you, remember what I said about you being in university as a person and you are not, maybe let's say you're an average student. Remember what I said about, you being an average person in your class, and then life, just the average person, you see. I'm not saying this out of, I'm saying this out of conviction. I've studied the pattern. You see those people who the first class student, you think they're going to share, you think these people have their lives together. You come out and you see, I've seen it most times. I'm not saying this is always the case, but most times it's always like that. I mean, say you know book, no mean say you go know everything. I mean, there have to be some places those people who are average students does well in. That you as an A class student, or A plus student does not do well in. And that's so life, nobody knows what happens in the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years. I'm saying these people will be say, if you have clique of friends that we are doing that are well to do, as in you are good A plus students before, as in university days, reach out to them now. Those people, they don't have the best of life. In fact, now those people be say they don't even know anything. They know that they see them as people don't know anything. Where they call one bench for class. Now those people, no. So if this is what you're worried about, no, certainly not. Certainly not. And of course, if you want to even come and start talking about some choruses and all of that, I don't want to go into that. But the thing what they tell you, my own thing is, yes, it's a good thing. The good thing about this is that Mr. P2B, he come out, he show saying go school. And at the same time, he's still coming out to also prefer some solutions to Nigeria's problem, which I don't think other candidates have done or will do. Okay, on this note,